Welcome back to Life on Cars. Hope you're all well. And in today's episode, we're going to give the Jaguar a bit of interior TLC. And also there's another couple of jobs that I just need to get sorted on the big cat. So come on, let's go. So regular viewers of the channel will remember a few episodes ago on the driver's side we fixed the loose quarter glass. Well, it turns out the passenger side is exactly the same, loose. So I'm going to tackle that today. Yep, broken again in the same place as the driver's side. Okay, let's get a nut bracket made up for that. And so, with the glass cleaned and the new bracket fitted, and the rubber all cleaned, ooh, look at that. What's coming out of there? A little bit longer on there, I think. There we are, that's better. And so with the window back in and the new bracket installed, lovely job. We can get on with some more relaxing jobs. So while I've got the cloths out, I think I'm going to have a go with this. I've just picked this up. Those of you that are regular on the channel, you'll have seen me using this on my MR2 on the T-bar seals. So while I've got the rags out, I'm gonna give the Jag a little bit of vinyl and rubber care all the way around the seals, around the door. While that's out, give them a nice rub round, and then I'm going to feed the leather. Yeah, I've been super impressed with this product. So it would be rude not to tickle a bit of it over on the rubber seals on the Jag. I mean, they have a big job to do on this Jaguar. These when you've got a pillarless door design, it's quite a complicated arrangement with the rubbers. So it's a good idea to keep them supple. So what I'm probably going to do is, look at that. Just goes to show they do gather a bit of dirt. So yeah, I think I'm going to do the same as I did on the MR2, where I'm going to go around with this and then finish off with a bit of silicone spray just to maintain the suppleness of the rubbers. You can use this on the plastic trims as well. Don't forget the seals around the door either. It's a good opportunity to make sure there's no trapped dirt underneath the seals. Also, the seal around where the mirror bolt's on as well is a good one to just give a wipe over. Yeah, I'm so impressed with this car of late. We've had some lovely rides out over the weekend, the last couple of weekends, and it's absolutely performing faultlessly at the moment, this car. So really enjoying it. You get comfort, you get grace, you get pace, and you get that exhaust note as well, which is intoxicating. Right, that's the driver's side done. Sorry, passenger side. So I'll go and give the driver's side rubbers a wipe round now, and then we'll get on with the leather. So yeah, at least once a year I do like to give the leather a good feed. The seats are in really good condition on my car, so I want to keep them that way. So I've got this, I've had this a while. It's I think it's actually a yeah, it's a BMW product from when I had a BMW before. But what I like about this stuff is I mean, anything will do, to be honest, as long as it's a feed and it has. I always look for the UV protection as well, especially if you live in a hotter country. But what you want is you want a leather balm that's fairly creamy, but also not too thick, so it soaks into the leather. And I always start by giving the seats a bit of a vacuum. And what you want to be doing is, when you're vacuuming the seats, just carefully pull back the bits where the seams line up, in case there's any crumbs or anything trapped down in the gaps between where the leather joins. So just pull it back like that with your fingers and get in there, give it everything a good vacuum. And then once you're happy with the cleanliness of the seats, then you can just get going really, and there's nothing really to this. Don't be afraid to use plenty of product. I tend to apply it to the cloth first, like that, and then just go for it. And your leather will love you for this. You'll also get a lovely smell from the leather when you've finished. And it will bring off a little bit of dirt. I mean, mine, they're not massively dirty, but the idea with this is it feeds the leather, keeps it supple. I mean, that's just soaking straight in because it's due a feed. So just do a panel at a time. And if you want to, you can let it soak in, or you can buff with a dry cloth if you want to. This stuff I've got, it doesn't really need buffing off. It's quite good. Don't forget to come along the sides of your seats as well. You may need to move your seats forward and backwards to get everything. Obviously this is the part of the seats that gets the most abuse, with people getting in and out. So yeah, you want plenty on that. You know, I got up this morning and I thought, I'm going to do the leather on the car, and then I remembered when I turned it round that that window was to be repaired still on this side. So anyway, it's done now. Might want to just move that belt out of the way. But yeah, it's one of these jobs that's quite satisfying, to be honest. I can smell it already, even though I've got the door open. The leather's giving off a nice smell. So remember, in the Jag as well, there's other things that you might want to do, like the armrests, and don't forget the headrest as well. They will benefit from a feed. And then you probably, like me, and you never use the back seat, but you can feed them as well. And then the whole car will, and the steering wheel, don't forget the steering wheel can have a little wipe over. And then the car will thank you for it. I just want to see if we can, so can you see that one? No, that one's been fed. See how it's got a bit of a nice sheen to it. If I just take you around the other side, the one that hasn't been done yet. So yeah, you can see this one's just a little bit, not quite as, you can see the difference, can't you? Just slightly. You see I'm getting a little bit of marking there from getting in and out. And this is why you need to feed your leather, because if you, I mean, that's normal, that. But if that dries out, it could lead to cracking. So yeah, plenty of feed on this one next. Alright, this is the last bit on the driver's seat. Smells lovely in here now. I do love to start when car seats just start to go a little bit like that. It's a great look, isn't it, on leather? It's like telling a story, isn't it? That it's seen a bit of use. Alright. Well, that's soaking in. There's one other job that's been bugging me on this car. So we're well into over a year of ownership of this car, and this electric window switch has been loose ever since we got the car, and I thought I'd fixed it because I modified it. Basically, it's broken. It's broken. The clip. This uses like a spring-loaded, or originally it would clip in at the front here, and then there would be like a spring-loaded clip on the back, and the back clip's broken. So I thought I'd fixed it by putting a hole through underneath and putting a screw in. But my missus got in the other day and she did that, and it's coming up at the front now, which is quite annoying. So I think what I need to do is figure out some way to stop the front, because I've kind of got the screw in under there which holds the back, but the problem now, because it's not spring loaded, it has a tendency to pull back out of there. I'm loath to try and buy, I don't even know whether you can buy these from Jaguar. I've had a look online, various auction sites, and I can't find one of these at the moment. So I need to just see if I can, I don't know if anyone else has got this problem, but like I say, this has been broken since I got the car. Yeah, so I think originally I can see there's something broken off there. So I think there must have been some sort of clip on there. See, the front clip's still there, look, it's just like a little tab which goes into that little slot there. And what I did, can you see that hole there? So I drilled a hole in there, and then I drilled a hole from underneath the door card, put a screw through, and I thought, oh, that was good, that was a quick fix. But no, it's still not happy. So the thing is, the whole thing bloody flexes as well, you see that? It's not the best of designs by Jaguar. So I'm gonna have to give this some thought, see what I can come up with. Let me get my thinking cap on. I think actually there should be a tab on there. I think that something's broken off there as well. So as well as something off the back, I think that should have some sort of tab on it, which should then put some pressure going that way. So I wonder if I can make something, because you see that hole there, where that's the hole, that's my hole, and then there's that which has a little hole. I'm wondering if I can make something to go on there, on that tab, and then if I can force it into there, so then that'll keep pressure on it that way, and hopefully stop the thing coming out with the screw as an extra reinforcement. Just noticed that lovely Ford Motor Company script on the back of the switch there. How nice. Well guys, I've just plastic welded the head off a tie strap onto the back of that tab. Now I have no idea if this is going to work or not, but if I can get that to click in, surely that's got to put a bit more pressure in this direction, and maybe just because I think the way this was designed before, can you see that clip on there on the front that holds the switch? That's the kind of thing it would have had. It would have had like a bit of a springy clip on this end, I'm guessing. Whatever you do guys, don't be popping yours out to check for me, because what I've found is these are brittle. So if you take yours out, you might find it breaks. So if it's fine, leave it. Please don't be doing any investigations for me, but that's what I've come up with. I don't know if it's going to work or not. We'll have to see. Repairing something without spending any money. I mean, if this goes back in here today with a reasonable amount of success, then that'll be 3 very cheap fixes, both side windows, and now this without any trips to Jaguar for parts is a bonus. I think I'm still going to use this, I think I'm still going to use this screw as well underneath before I press it down, and then we'll see if it works. Oh, it's just clicked. It's just clicked. So that screw's not tight yet, but that feels like it's pushing that way now, which is what I wanted it to do. So let me just nip this screw up a little bit. Well, only time will tell now. See if it comes out the next time my good lady puts the window up. These things come to try us. Well, there we are then. I hope you enjoyed that episode, guys. And if you did, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe. That would be fantastic. And there'll be more episodes coming along very soon on the Jaguar and on my other project car on the MR2. If you're interested in that, check out the playlist, and then other vehicles as well. So take care, drive safely, and we'll see you all again very soon on Life on Cars. Bye bye. Can't beat a cup of tea.